Hi. I don't know why that's broken. It's supposed to automatically unmute the mic when I switch, but it didn't. I hope that you're all having a good day. Today has been weird. And I've seen there have been some bots that were sitting in my channel. So, but yeah, hopefully you're all doing good. Now I'm poking around because why did my microphone not turn on? Like, Seriously, I don't understand. It's fine. Whatever. We got it. Maybe I've just forgotten how I set it up. Yeah. Today has been a day following a couple of days where just everything that I have tried to do has taken like 20 times longer than it really should have. And so I've just been stressed. That's all. But hopefully you're all having a good day. I'm watching as my my stream, the bit rate is already bouncing, so I will not be surprised if my internet service preventer decides that it wants to prevent things. Honestly, not terribly surprising given today the population in the area and the amount of internet usage going on is significantly higher than normal. I don't know if that really affects it or not, but yeah, hi Shadows of Life, hi Elixir. It's great that you're here, but yeah, if you fall asleep because of the boosty boost, no worries. Also, thank you for the resubscription. It's 21 months, which is very surprising. You did some story work today? That's good. Yeah. I have done basically nothing. I got up earlier than normal, and I was gonna try and relax. And it didn't happen because I woke up to an alert on my phone for something that it has never alerted me to before, and I don't want it to alert me to, and it took me more than an hour to figure out how to make it not do that anymore without disabling all alerts from that app. That was frustration. 21 is many. Yes, in the fictional universe where the imbibement of alcoholic beverages is governed by U.S. law, and my stream is an individual personage. My stream is now, and months are years, my stream is old enough to consume alcoholic beverages now. Anyway, yeah, that is, it's nothing, but that is where we are. My energy is apparently off. I can feel it. I'm not like bouncy super excited, but I'm here. I'm looking forward to getting out of the freaking spider cave. I did figure out how I can do so without killing anyone. So I'm gonna get out of there. We're gonna go to a new town, talk to new people, and hopefully have a better time in the game today. Yes, indeed. It is still the month in which I am raising funds for the Starlight Children's Foundation, and they are, going to spend that money to make people, to make kids have a better time when they are in hospital. So, yeah, that info is there. I'm not trying to throw it in people's face. I know money is tight, but, it's there if you can help. Yeah, so Ultima 6 today. Tomorrow is Mass Effect. Monday is Psychonauts. Wednesday, we do have an archives stream. And I can't remember right off the top of my head what we're looking at, but it'll be something. It'll be fun. And of course, we'll find places to go at the end of all of those streams. Although I do know Monday, like the plan for Monday is for us to pop in on the Stream Punks because the Stream Punks are amazing. And they're nearing the end of the Star Wars game that they're playing, and they're going to be launching sometime next month Alien. I'm excited. I like Alien. So I'm excited by that. It is always spiders, Shadows of Life. It's always spiders. And it was a stupid spider web that caught a hold of my mouse because I was not paying enough attention. And had I not... So it caught Sherry, and we were trying to figure out how to fix that. And it managed to then catch another one of the party. I did, after stream, figure out how I could have gotten Sherry out and how I could get both of them out. And it has to do with a magic spell. But it will only free one of them at a time, and I only have enough reagents to cast it once. So not an option. But I did find a spell that will get us all out of there. That I am capable of casting. So that will be the plan for the game today. But, and then, yeah, I think we're going to Minot? I don't know. We're going to the 4G town and talk to people there, I think. I think that's where we're going next. I honestly don't know. But I was about to say we'll figure it out again, because apparently that is my mantra for the day. We'll figure it out. Yeah. Sorry, I'm weird today. I hope it's not really super weird, but I'm weird. I don't know. I think I'm just tired. It was a morning following a couple of days of just fighting to get things accomplished and struggling the entire way. It was very difficult this week. So yeah, that's where I am. In other news, you got to you got to use how do you want to do this in a game? That's awesome. Oh, that reminds me, I have my D&D game tonight, and we defeated a big dragon last time. So I don't remember what we're doing next, but dragon, go bye. Hi, dearie, how are you? Afternoon after dark stream, yeah. Okay. Well, keep talking at me. I need to have the game in front of me because my brain is really slow at the moment and not bringing up topics to talk about. So we're actually going to move into the game faster. I hope this isn't the new medication that I just started. I don't know. It's a thing. We're going to figure things out. I didn't manage to get everything fully set up before I switched on the stream, and so there will be one or two things that I need to do as we get to the next screen. It's fine. It's all fine. It's totally fine. I don't know what's going on. Hopefully now you can actually see Ultima. I think I pushed the right button for that. We'll activate the game music. We will make it so that you can see the manuals, because they are one of the things I didn't manage to get to. Anyway, how is everybody today? I'm gonna stop with where I was and just shift gears. How are you all doing? I hope that you're having a good weekend so far, and that it is going better than mine has been. Mine hasn't been terrible. It's just been... Anyway. On the last bandit who shot up and out the head, just up the butt. Was it a guiding bolt? I have to ask, for reasons, if it was a guiding bolt. Incidentally, referencing Critical Role, I'm not going to spoil anything, but I will say, wow. The last two episodes of with Bell's Hells have been something to watch. That's what I'll say. They have been something to watch. Let me just test the Excel spreadsheet and make sure you all can see it. Flip it on, flip it off. Yeah. Sorry, there's a bit of a delay. Actually, oh, I could do this. Different than the setup I've used for this game, but no reason I shouldn't do it, because then the chat is right there. And I have a preview with less of a delay. Why did I not think to do this before? I was testing the Excel spreadsheet. That's what he gets for running away. Yeah, I suppose. All right, so Sherry is stuck in a web. Two are stuck in a web. It's Sherry and wait, no, is it 1, 2, 3, 4? Yeah, two of the party are stuck in a web, and they're gonna stay in that web for now. Yes, I know Sherry's in a web. I'm going to explore. What happens if I look at this? I see a web. See, this is what frustrated me last week. When it's not my party members, I can attack it, and it attacks the web instead of the thing that the web is holding. Hi, Hannah, how are you today? It's a deer. Can I get the deer? It's too heavy, but apparently I could have. But also, wow, that web must be strong to be holding a deer. Ooh, a sword, a spear, leather armor, a wooden shield, and a leather helm. We're gonna get some of these things. I'm probably not gonna hang on to all of these things, because still having inventory problems. See, I didn't need either of those. Bye-bye shield. Bye-bye helm. But I don't know what else there is. Get this. Spear, sword. Alright, it doesn't like it that I picked up the armor. Wow, I did not know until I actually started talking that I was so slow today. I feel like I'm moving in slow motion, which is weird. But... Oh, I should hang on to the sword. Never mind. Oh, but I don't need the club. Drop the club. The clubber. What are these things? What are these things? You tried using a spreadsheet once for a project and it didn't work? Was it the project just not suited to a spreadsheet, or are you just not especially experienced with spreadsheets? Ooh, 1.4 stones can do 15. That's nice. Those are a pair of swamp boots. I think everybody's already wearing swamp boots. Yeah, everybody's already wearing swamp boots, so I don't necessarily need those. There's a sling. There's a crossbow, which useful. There's a main gouge. That one is the one with the ingredients. Ingredients. I don't know why my brain just made me say it that way, but whatever. No, I wish to move. Thank you. Yes. Yes, game. What is this, though? Spiked collar. Ooh, somebody could wear that. Wait, what? Is Sherry the only one? I see 4. Have we... What? I want you all to stay where you are. Don't get near this web. Sherry's the only one in the web. I don't know what happened, but Sherry's the only one in the web, which means the one spell. Dispel magic apparently gets rid of the web. What? Oh. I have successed! Sherry is free! That is amazing and awesome, and I'm so, so happy! Like, honestly, amazing! Super amazing happy times! That is thrilling. I have no idea how that came to be, but boy am I happy. Although, I better not get caught in any more webs because I have no more reagents to cast that spell again. Oh, let's see. Who else should have a crossbow? Let's decide. I like the boomerang. It does 8 damage. Crossbow does 12 damage. But I can't hold the crossbow and a torch at the same time. So I think I'll stick with the boomerang. You were using a table in a Word doc and thought a spreadsheet would work better, and it didn't. Sometimes integration between a Word doc and spreadsheets is not great. It claims that it will work, but sometimes it just doesn't. Ooh, Iolo could wear the spiked collar. As a crossbow kid. Ooh, but wait, Sherry could wear the spiked collar. I think that was what we were planning to do when I discovered that Sherry was trapped in a web. First, let's move the gold off of Sherry. Sherry does not have the weight capacity to be carrying gold. Then let us move the spiked collar onto our little mouse friend. Adventures of Tony, hello, how are you? I hope that you are doing okay. I've seen some notes in the Discord. I am very hopeful that the process of moving out and I hope that you get back part of your security deposit. I know it's hard to get any security deposit back ever. I feel like crossbow would be better for Jana than the axes, but for now we'll stick with the axes. Yeah, I don't know that I have anybody that I particularly want to give the crossbow to at the moment. I had a couple extra main gouaches. My problem is I can't really see what's in my inventory when it's all spread out like this. And I put one of these in the wrong one. No, I didn't. Where did it go? Did I not? Oh, jeepers. I am observant. Move this to there. Move this here. I know we're into inventory management again. I apologize. I want the sword out. I want the book out. I don't need the sling out. Let's move the sling to you. Oh, Jana can't carry even the sling? Wow. Taking a break from wall repair. Oh gosh. I do that too, and honestly, I don't think that I have to. And like, when I'm moving out of somewhere, I will take the time and do all of the things for preparing to leave. I usually leave it cleaner than it was when I arrived. I also usually get most if not all of my security deposit back. So, you know, maybe it is worth what I'm doing. All right. Let us look. Nothing there. What was here? Get. Move. Chainmail. Ooh, I can do that. Sweet. I don't have to pick it up to move it. Adhesive sound barrier blocks? Are those like the little like foam for like making a recording studio? Is that what you mean? Did they have to like screw into the wall, or I mean, you said adhesive, so I guess getting adhesive off the wall is also difficult. A halberd. I need to alter the weight that I am carrying once again. This has become a perpetual problem. Move that to you. Get halberd. Look, halberd. 8.2 stones can do 30 freaking points of damage. Sweet. I don't know who to give it to, but we've got one. I should probably do... Dupree can't carry it because Dupree's carrying a boat. And now a crossbow. Ooh, Shimino could... What's Shimino look like? Green guy. Move crossbow to Shimino. Yes, okay. Now can Dupree hold the halberd? No. Well, schmooples. You're gonna put putty in everything? Well, ding dang schmoopleness. I suppose I could give it to you, Iolo. Or Shimino. Well, I could give it to Shimino, that's fine, I suppose. Move this to you. Okay. Alright. Continue. No! No. I do not like the spooters. Wait, why am I controlling Sherry? Oh, crud. I don't want to. Flank, berserk, retreat, assault. Let's try that. I don't even know where Sherry's at. Self-care package. Thank you, Adventures of Tony. I think I saw, yes, all the redeems. I will get to those in just a moment. I need to take care of this, that thing that was on the... Not looking. First I will stretch. Oh dear, it's always spiders. Oh, thank you for the stretch. I know I've not even been long that live. I haven't been on that long, Tony. So probably not. I will hydrate. But it is up to you. You have the power. I've been looking into hat stands. I haven't put this one on in a while, I don't think. Throw a little Depeche Mode on my head. Oh, and I didn't go big for that. I'm sorry, Tony. But new hat. I hope you enjoy. I'm just really off my game today, I think. Sorry. I try to go to the chatting window when I do the hat trick so that it's easier to see what's going on, but I apparently did poorly. Doubles as a Dungeon Master hat. Alright. We're gonna get all of this spider silk. Nope, I don't want to get the freaking spider. Thank you very, very much, game. What I need most of all right now, I think, is just... I need another freaking vacation. I don't know how I got to this point. I had a vacation. Do I really want to pick up spider meat? I suppose. That seems... yeah. But apparently I can get meat from them rather consistently. Wow, that's some strong spider silk. Or web, whatever. They took down a freaking cyclops with it. Alright, let's see. What else we got? Apparently, he's not holding anything? Why did the screen just bounce like that? Like there was a giant or a cyclops of some sort nearby actually moving about? I don't like that. A spiked collar, a magic helm, and 6 gems? Yes, please! What do these do? I mean, I know the gems. The gems are good. Where do I have my gems? Spider meat sounds sticky. I suppose you could get, like, steaks out of it if they're big enough. Horrifying thought that is. Thou dost see a magic helm. It weighs 0.8 stones and can absorb 5 points of damage. Comparing that to an iron helm, which weighs 2.4 stones and can absorb 3 points of damage. Before I put on any magically enchanted item, I am going to save. Just to be safe. I don't think it's a cursed magical item. I don't think that exists in this game. But just seemed sort of prudent, right? Seemed like the thing to do? I do not. I indeed do not wish to see that. That would be a genuinely horrifying thing that I never, ever, ever wish to encounter in my entire life. All right, who's feeling metal and wants to wear a spiked collar? I think it's Dupree. All right. And nothing on that body. Thank you, magic freaking helmet. Ooh. These spiders have been, like, trapping everything. They got a freaking gargoyle trapped. Apparently, there's quite a bit of spider silk there. No one wants to see giant spiders. It just happens. I know. Really? RTE Studios? Hello! Welcome in, everybody. How are you doing? How is your game? Adventures await. I hope that your game was going well. Welcome. If anybody happens to be new, I'm Rogan27. This is my channel. This is Saturday, so we're playing retro games, and presently our retro game is Ultima 6, The False Prophet. And I just saved my wonderful little mouse party member from being trapped in a giant spider's web. But yeah, if you're not following, you should definitely give a follow over to RTE Studios. Leia Sky, thank you so much for the 2-month subscription. And you're back from vacation. You are not going to believe. You just will have no idea what to say when you find out what happened in the Star Wars game on Wednesday. Things have progressed. It was a lot of fun, but major changes. So the Star Wars game that I've been playing on Wednesdays, we started out as a swoop bike racing team. And while we were traveling around, yes, Leia Sky Sarku is still alive. But yeah, we started as a swoop bike racing team. And so after a bit of racing on the bikes, we had an issue where there was an encounter that happened, and we ended up kidnapping an Imperial senator from, the Empire. And then turned that senator over to the rebellion. And in responding to that, we were like, okay, well, how do we get them to not have bounty hunters chasing us for having kidnapped an Imperial senator? Because none of us were actually well, one of us, but most of us were not actually working for the rebellion before this happened. And so we decided, as a means to just bike by a senator and pick them up. Well, we also ended up destroying a very lovely diner we basically ruined the life of this diner proprietor, who my character had a really lovely day with, and then suddenly the senator was in the diner, had kicked everybody out of the diner and was using it for a meeting, and that was where we ended up kidnapping the senator, and the diner got destroyed in the process, and so I felt really guilty about it. But in order to make it so that possibly the Empire, we basically needed to make ourselves untouchable. So important that the Empire wouldn't even think of trying to eliminate us. This was the plan that was hatched. So to do that, we became a rock band, or well, more of a punk rock band. Because, how else do you get really famous? And to the point where there will be whole planets that just completely revolt if you're eliminated by the Empire. Yeah, as you do. So we decided we're going to be a band. And started doing that. And we were setting up for it, and so this week we were, we were offered a recording contract by a member of Crimson Dawn. And this week we were considering can we do that? I mean, if we're allied with Crimson Dawn, the Empire's not likely to touch us, but also Crimson Dawn's not great. But like, we also were kind of being strong-armed by a Hutt who wanted to like extort us for money, and so we were dealing with some issues. I need to just get to town. I don't need to walk all over the countryside. But I don't know exactly where I am. I thought I think I was southwest of the town. Anyway, so yeah, the Hutt and the Crimson Dawn and all of this, like, the bounty hunters after us because of a bounty put on us by the Empire, and we're forming a rock band, or punk rock band, to become famous so that the Empire will leave us alone. Sound solid plan. Makes total sense, right? Well, in the middle of this episode, it's not really an episode, but whatever. In the middle of this game session, the Empire disbanded the Imperial Senate. Yeah, a punk rock biker band. So we're dealing with all of our stuff, and suddenly the Empire announced, or it's announced that the Emperor has dissolved the Imperial Senate and is now in complete control of the Empire. Yes, but also Bardcore, because my character plays the Hammered Dulcimer. We have another player whose character plays a hurdy-gurdy. So yes, we are totally a Bardcore punk rock band. This is how things are going. Plus, we're still racing speeder bikes and occasionally looking for prize fights, as you do. And we had still been trying to like figure out exactly what we were going to do with regard to the recording contract things. I think we had decided we didn't want to work with Crimson Dawn or with the Hutts, and we were debating whether we wanted to get in bed with the Rebellion. Plus, my character is a Chiss and had offered up that, well, maybe we can get the Chiss ascendancy to help protect us, if in exchange for occasionally passing them information. We have not done the concert out of the ship. We did do a concert, which I will get to in a moment. So we were exploring our options. Oh, I wonder where I am. I've been wandering around at night with no light, so I don't know particularly where I have ended up. But we'll discover, because I found a building. Yeah, so we get the notice that the Senate is no more. The Emperor has taken complete control. And without even consulting the others, the Clone War veteran who's with us reached out to her contact within the Rebellion and said, we're in. So now we are essentially, while still being speeder bike racers, prize fighters, and a punk rock band, we are also now informants for the Rebellion. But at the same time as they were doing that, my character sent a note to the Ascendancy saying letting them know that the change that had happened politically, and saying that we are offering to serve as basically informants for them as well. So yeah, now we are essentially, like, not technically spies, we're informants, passing information, observations about what's going on, keeping people up to date, etc., occasionally running some guns, that type of thing, for both the Rebellion and the Chiss Ascendancy. But there was also a slight adjustment to, Chaos Geese for the win. There was a slight adjustment to our timeline. Originally, we had started playing, and the game was set just after the end of the Clone Wars, so sort of in the middle, when the Empire's just starting to take over, and we had some fun with that, but we moved the timeline a little, and so we are at the Empire taking over, or the Imperial Senate being dissolved, which means we are just before Star Wars: A New Hope, just before the movie where Alderaan gets exploded. Spoilers. So yeah, that's where we presently are, is Alderaan is about to blow up. And that means, I have no idea how this is going to play out, but me being a Chiss, and for anybody who's not familiar, I'll be happy to explain the Chiss, but me playing a Chiss and reaching out and telling the Chiss, hey, we will be informants for you. That puts us in an interesting position, because the other Chiss, the main guy that people know from Star Wars canon, whose name is Thrawn, is working for the Empire. And by this point in time, he's been there for a bit and is a Grand Admiral in the Empire. So I don't know he's there. I don't know he's working for the Empire, but it'll be interesting to see what happens, because the adjustment in the timeline meant I was not the only Chiss sort of bouncing around the galaxy, which I sort of had been before. Because if you're not familiar with Star Wars, actually, I'm trying to decide where I'm trying to go. I should actually pay some attention to what I'm doing in the game, huh? I was gonna teleport. And where I wanted to go is Minok. So 2 back and 2 to the right. Because I did manage to walk all the way to U, the town of U, Y-E-W. But I want to go to Minok, which is significantly further away, and I might as well just use the stone to get there. Yeah, so if you're not familiar with the Chiss, they are sort of an analog to, like, Japan. It failed to do it because there was somebody standing there. So if you go back into, like, history on Earth, where, like, Europeans didn't really know anything about Japan. It was this unusual culture. They did things differently. They, of course, had the samurai tradition, and so the Chiss are more modeled after that, and they exist outside the influence of the Empire. And when you actually get into some of the sources, beta canon, but even alpha canon, they ultimately, I believe, end up allied with the Empire. But they're not, like, subjugated to the Empire. It's just like they're allies. They'll help out occasionally if it suits their own interests. So the fact that I left the Ascendancy and wasn't really supposed to, and here I am not working for the Empire, reaching out to them and offering to provide them with information, just puts me in a somewhat of an interesting position, considering that they already have somebody out and about in the world who is very much working for the Empire, but is also sort of working for the Ascendancy by doing so. It's all about safeguarding the Chiss Ascendancy. Is that a bird? What is that? It's a bird! Hello, birdie. Oh, the bird can fly into the mountains? Can I get the bird? I cannot get the bird. I am saddened by this. But let me look at the... So we're now here in Minok. So yeah, things keep developing in the game. Oh no, what's sad? Oh, that I can't get the bird. Wow, my brain is not keeping up with things. Let's see what does the game tell us about Minok for this Ultima game? History of Japan and think the video by Bill Wirtz. I'm not familiar with it, but I'm sure my husband probably is. Minok. Well, let's see. In Minok, we have an artisan guild hall, an instrument maker. Ooh. Oh yeah, that'd be cool, Shadows. I'll check it out from the Discord later. A sawmill. A healer's mission. The Tinker's Inn, a basket weaver, the Crow's Nest, glassblower clockmaker, and Deathwatch Armory. I suppose I should get to Minok before... blah. Wow, it would help if I actually read the words that are on the page, wouldn't it? I suppose I should get to Minok more often than I do, as it is the home of the Artisans Guild. The glassblower, the clockmaker, the basket weaver. They all go to Selganor for guidance, and I must admit I've picked up a tip or two from the man myself. Absent-minded he may be, but he knows how to coax magic out of a lute. I hear your old friend Gweno is helping out with guild business, and Julia is living up there as well. Wouldn't be a bad place to visit if you're trying to gather together a large party. The inn is comfortable, and there are plenty of places to pick up trinkets if you're trying to win someone's favor, I'll grant that. So why do I visit so seldom? There's one thing missing. How can you have a town full of artists without a proper source of inspiration? I'm speaking, of course, of a tavern. Something I'm afraid Minok is sorely lacking. They should follow the example of the merry monks of Empath Abbey. The good brothers there understand that the answers to many of life's mysteries are to be found in the depths of a good bottle of red wine. Indeed, the greatest guidance, the most sublime inspiration, are to be found at the bottom of the bottle. Pause for 1 second and just say, don't rely on alcoholic beverages to provide you with artistic inspiration. This is not a good way to go. This is not the way. I've found that in this regard, no shortcut will do. Emptying out the top part of the bottle without drinking it dilutes the experience somehow. But such arguments fall on deaf ears in Minok, the town of sacrifice. I tried going to Terra the healer for a hangover cure. I had had the foresight to bring a couple of full wineskins for my last visit, and instead got a lecture on how I should go meditate at the Shrine of Sacrifice out in the desert. Well, that's one mantra that will never cross my lips. I have bad enough memories of my one visit to that shrine anyhow, as I'll tell you presently. Anyway, I left her with my head throbbing worse than before from the lecture. Give me Dargoth any day. Now there's a fellow who can make a hangover vanish in the wink of an eye, and smile about it too. I feel that you must join many of the guilds of Britannia in the course of your quest. I will say more of this as the signs grow clearer to me. I also feel that Michelle may provide you with assistance in constructing something special. Wait, I have to join the guilds? That's new. I have not joined a guild previously in any of the Ultima games. Well. Hello, Devon Starlight. Welcome in. How are you? How is the Stream for Starlight Month going for you? If anybody did not know, I am raising money for Starlight Children's Foundation this month. The gold bar is at the bottom, and the donate, and I don't know where to point. The donate and Starlight commands work to give you information on that. Yeah, $10 away from the goal that I set. I'm not like pushing super hard. Just because it's one of the first times that I've done any fundraising on the stream. So just kind of feeling it out and seeing how it goes. But I got some good people here. I don't know how to get to town from this circle of stones. Oh, I know where I am. I just realized where I am on the map. Which I have to go around these mountains to get to town. This is the 6th game. The map has been the same since the beginning of the series. Actually, apparently I don't have to go around them. I just have to go south. It'll be met by the end of the month, says a mod from the shadows. Thank you, Elixir. Apparently this is the sawmill. Also, is it night? It looks like it's daytime now. I don't know what time of day it is in the game, but things have opened up. It's still early enough that people are asleep. Well, I'll look at the art on their wall. Apparently it is just a picture. Nothing remarkable enough to even comment on. Oh dear, you hear something to the south. That means you hear enemies to the south, and I don't like that. Looking in the mirror, I just see the mirror. I apparently don't see myself. A log saw. Well, I'm gonna explore. We have the map. If we're at the sawmill... Ah, okay. So the rest of town is to the west. Which at least makes sense, because I had assumed as much. Ooh, cool! The saw is run by, water power. Wait, we're all wearing swamp boots, right? Let me just check the inventory. I have swamp boots. Dupree has swamp boots. Shimino has swamp boots. Iolo has swamp boots. Sherry has swamp boots, and Jana has swamp boots. I do not know how we got the boots to fit on the mouse. But does it really matter? I should be, I'm gonna save anyway, but I should be able to walk through the swamp without getting sick. So, because the swamp even extends into the road. All right, crossroads go north. Carefully is how we got the boots on the mouse. I mean, I should hope so. She has a wand of lightning and a sword and a sling. She's not exactly defenseless. All right, following the road, this should bring us the first building that we see is labeled as the governor's mansion. I wonder if the governor will be awake. Because I don't know Where to find the runestone for this town? Oh, magically locked door? It is magically locked. What I need to find is somebody who will sell us reagents. All right, it is still not a good time. It's still too early in the morning for people to be awake. So I'm just gonna orient myself on the town. All right. Cool. Everything's tracking with the map, which is good, since, you know, the map was provided with the game. Oh, this must be the place that makes the musical instruments. Definitely gonna come back here, because it'll be interesting to see if we can buy something for Iolo. Although I don't know what... So, Iolo has the loot. I've never given it to him. I don't know what he does with it if we get into a battle. Because I just have him using the crossbow. Possibly something to experiment with. I'm guessing this is the house of the person that makes the musical instruments. We got to town too early. Is that a dog? This is gonna be weird. Okay, use dog did nothing. But that would be the way you pet the dog if I was to pet the dog. Let's talk to the dog. No response. I thought for a moment I would be able to pet the dog. If we find another, would it be a loot? I suppose. I mean, if we stole the loot off the table, it would definitely be a looted loot. But as with Ultima 4 and 5, stealing will lower my karma, which would be a bad thing. Let's talk to our first villager in this town. Let me get the spreadsheet ready so that I can take notes on the conversation. And, you know, make it so you all can see the notes. Since this is our first visit to Minok in... Oh, wow, I went way too far. In Ultima 6. Okay, I know how this works. I'm good at games. I'm actually not terrible at this game. It's just... I can't seem to hit the right buttons when I want to at the moment. Minok. I don't remember which building the map said we were in. We just entered the Artisans Guild. So I'm going to note that in the location information here. And yeah, I never did figure out how to not have the music stop when I enter a conversation. You see a slender, graceful man tuning a lute. All right, that's description. None of those are keywords, but... Oh, hello! Maybe you can help me with something. My nephew is studying alchemy and he needs to know this. What are black pearls for? Oh, geez. Well, this we can answer. I just need to remember exactly what they do. I believe this is part of the copy protection for the game. Manual? Somewhere on here, there's going to be something that tells me what the different ingredients do. Yes, okay, let's see. What are black pearls used for? So if you can see, this is This is the game manual. It's just been retyped into just like a standard word processor document and then turned into a PDF. I guess they didn't have a scanned copy to include with the game when I got it from GOG. But these are the copy protection questions and answers. So apparently this guy is Selganor. And number 4 here. What are black pearls used for? Kinetic propellant. Thanks. Now what can I do for you? Well, first, you can tell me your name. My name is Selganor. 'Tis a name with a long history. But you have the look of someone with more important business. All right. Selganor. Musical instruments. All right, we got 2 keywords here. History and business. Let us find out what they mean. I put them in the wrong column. I'll fix that in a second. It means Seeker of the Crystal. Perhaps I'll tell you more some other time. What? Okay. Seeker of the Crystal. I mean, maybe that's... I don't know why history prompted that answer. I'm confused with that, but... I don't need the entire sentence. I really don't need the entire sentence. Habits from the previous games where noting down exactly what they said was necessary. This game, it doesn't seem like it is. I just need to, like, get the gist of what they're saying. Business. Nope. Well, apparently, even though I misspelled it, the game, as with previous ones, triggers off of the first couple of letters of what you type. So if you misspell it, it's not a huge deal. Guild. Perhaps you're interested in joining the guild. Apparently I am. This is a new thing with Ultima 6. We did not join guilds in the previous games. If you want to join the guild, you need to do 2 things. First, you need to make a set of panpipes. Julia can teach you how to do that. Let's see. Need to do 2 things. See quests. Let's put those on our quest list. Yeah, that's fine. Set of panpipes. Julia can teach how. And this quest is from Selganor. You also need to commit stones to memory. 'Tis a simple tune. Ask Gweno to play it for thee. Stones was a tune introduced in Ultima 5 that we had to play on the harpsichord. So I guess we're going to play stones on the panpipe this time? We'll see. Commit stones to memory. Ask Gweno to play it for me. Or maybe we just have to listen. All right. Oh, geez. I didn't... I wrote down the quests. I did not note what the keywords were in what we were told. So 1 second. While I say the exact same thing. All right, let's add panpipes is a keyword. Julia is a keyword. And then stones and Gweno, I believe. Yeah. We'll continue this line of questioning. Have you made a set of panpipes? No. Oh, well, Julia can show you how if you need help. Use this keyword once I've made some. She made my lute and most of our other instruments as well. She lives just across the road next door to Lady Isabella. Lute and Isabella lives across the road next door to. I don't remember if Isabella was in previous games. Julia definitely was. No. Oh, wow. Made pipes and learned the song. Gweno. I know she's around here somewhere. Probably the person standing behind me. Lute. I prefer stringed instruments. They make such lovely sounds. That seems to have just been flavor text. Oh, Isabella's the mayor. Sweet. I know where the mayor's residence is. So if Julia lives just across or next door to the mayor. Oh, Julia must be the one who lives at whose house or shop we went to, where they're making the musical instruments. Flavor text in a game? Wow. Yeah, exactly. Bye. Bye, Selganor. Thank you for the informations. Let's talk to this merchant. Yeah, this is not Gweno. You know how I know? Because Gweno is not a short barrel-chested man. And the game tells me that that's what this person looks like. Good morning to the avatar. Some of that tasty flavor text, yeah. Taste the texts. Wait, oh gosh, it's not gonna work. Taste the textation? I was trying to go off of taste the sensation, but switch it to text and it really fell apart as I was trying to say it. I apologize. Good morning. I was just replying good morning to you because you said good morning. I thought that would be nice and you would be grateful. Name? I am Dale, the glassblower. Well, I mean, barrel-chested. I presume from increased lung capacity would the logic that they're trying to. I don't know. I assume increased lung capacity does come with glass blowing because you work in your lungs a lot. I don't know if that increases the physical size of your chest. I would guess not. But in video games, 100%. If they're a glassblower, they're going to have a big, big chest so they can have large lungs. That's video game logic. I think. I don't know. I don't even know why I'm talking about it. Okay. If you'd like to buy some of my glassware, just say the word. I imagine at some point I'm going to come to you to buy glass swords. If you want to. I don't think I have enough money to buy a glass sword right now, but buy. Come to my shop when it's open. Well, great. Thanks for that. I didn't realize that we weren't purchasing it here. So yeah, glass swords, incidentally, were introduced with Ultima 5, and they are the strongest weapon in the game, but they break after one use. You equip it, attack with it, it hits, it deals more damage than any opponent in the game has hit points, and then the sword breaks. So it's a one-hit kill on any enemy. Or you make your glassblower have lightning soul or lightning power, because they can't work with metal. Oh, yeah. Oh gosh, yeah, that would be really cool. Because glass is an insulator, so yeah, they could do lightning easily, whereas working with metal, if they're electrified and everything they touch, yeah, that makes total sense. All right, I'm gonna see if I can talk to the mayor. Yes, I ignored the guard. Hello to the mayor. Can I talk to you from across your desk? I can. I love that. So many video games, you have to be standing right next to somebody in order to talk to them. And they set up a scene and they put the character behind a desk or behind like a bar or like where they would be in life. But in order to talk to them, you have to like walk around to like the employees only area and stand right next to them. When in real life, you would stand across the bar from them to talk to them, or you wouldn't walk around behind someone's desk. Like, this is the mayor and the mayor's desk and this setup. Like, you're coming to talk to the mayor, you stand on the opposite side of the desk while you're talking to the mayor, or sit, as the case may be. So I love that I could talk to her from this far away, from across the desk. Wish you could do that with Zoe in, I don't know what HFW is. But yeah, like, what comes to mind for me is like Baldur's Gate, the original one. You had to walk around the sales counter and be behind the sales counter to talk to the people that were selling. And it always annoyed me. Let's see, woman of elegant demeanor. Minok. Mayor's residence. Ah, my lord Aircon, the famous avatar. I have heard much of thy exploits, but never expected to meet you in person. Oh, Horizon Forbidden West. See, and that's like That's a freaking brand new game, and you have to walk around the sales counter to talk to somebody? That just seems... Here I have this game from 1990. Is this 90? I don't remember. The command will say. I have this old game, and they get it right. That said, I have no idea how much complication it adds to specify a discussion distance affected by certain circumstances. 'Tis indeed an honor. I am Lady Isabella. Thy name, of course, is well known throughout the land. Okay, known is the keyword here. The base is set up. Zoe is behind a counter, but you don't use it as a counter. Yeah, that it's a little detail, but it's one that slightly breaks immersion. Like, it's not horrible. You learn, oh, I have to walk around the counter to talk to them, and you move on. But it's that one little thing where if it were done so that you talked to them and like interacted across the counter, it would just be one less thing reminding you that you're playing a game. That one little extra thing of immersion. The tales of thy exploits are known by even the smallest of children. I recognized thee from the portrait Woodruff made the last time thou came to our land. Aw. I don't know that I remember Woodruff, but nice of him to make a portrait of us. Tales are known. That's all I'm going to say on that. I don't know, other than telling us Woodruff was a keyword. I don't know that that served much purpose other than flavor. They're taking us to Flavor Town with all this text. One of the finest artisans that ever dwelt in Minok. Alas, he died of the flu 2 years ago. Fine artist died 2 years ago. And that is a thing that happens. The flu. Dangerous. Get your flu shot if you haven't already. As well as now would be a great time to get a booster for the panini. Because that's also a thing. I pity that. That's all you're gonna say. Why was that a keyword? Just, like, why let me ask about it if it doesn't matter? I don't have any other keywords to ask you about. Oh, but why am I silly? Rune stone. Well, we're gonna go back and talk to Selganor again, because gave it to Selganor. And we're gonna have to join the guild in order to get the stone. That's what's gonna happen. Given how much movement that you've seen in some of the dialogue scenes. Yeah, I suppose. I think it's got to be a programming reason. Like, it's just easier and would be a lot more work to have the interaction take place across the counter. Okay. He's a fine musician. He lives just across the road from me in the guild hall. Apparently, we were supposed to talk to her first. Selganor is the first person we talked to in town. Alright. Artisan. When the rune of sacrifice was sent to our city, I entrusted it to their care. Rune was entrusted to the artisans. Oh, that's cute. If I weren't so busy, I'd take lessons from him myself. I mean, not surprising given the character of the towns. Like, this is the bard town. Except it's not. Britain is the bard town. This is the artisan town. Which is actually a change, because in previous games, this was like the town where people made weapons and armor, and they've expanded that to be people make things. But yeah, the bards are in Britain, not in Minoc. We need to get her some free time so that she can take music lessons. Oh, apparently guild also just gives me the same response as artisan. Ask about her being busy, and she says, "Aye, this is a big city." It is somewhat large, not nearly as large as Britain. I'm glad I asked her about the runestone. Farewell, and please honor us with your presence again soon. And that would be the mayor's bed and another locked door that I probably... Let's save the game. Let's try this. Come on, Sherry. You're a mouse. Unlock this door for me. Oh. I have to be able to see the inventory to use an item from it. Use lockpicks. Use door. Ooh. Let's look around. Just some cloth. I see Sherry. There's a dress in the chest of drawers. We're going through her closet. I don't know why we're doing this, but I just wanted to see. Yeah, there's no reason to come in here, but thankfully it did not, like, say we were stealing, because we didn't actually take anything. Then there's the magically locked door. In the visual novel, started playing it, it seemed... Yeah, somehow I have that kind of luck sometimes where I do that and I start playing something and then suddenly I realize just by pure chance I did the right thing. I talked to the right person. I did what advances it first, and I completely skipped all of the guideposts that were supposed to tell me to go do that thing. And it's like, well, they clearly crafted a specific experience, and I have broken that now. And then I feel a little guilty. Oh, wow, okay. Sturdy woman with calloused hands and a loud manner. These are the, like, kind of the first illustrations that we've had of some of these characters. It's all been description before. This location is instrument maker. I had to remember what it was called. Okay. This should be Julia. Well, then the rumors are true. 'Tis well and good that ye have returned to our land, Avatar. Named Julia I am, my lord, and pleased to meet ye. I do wonder what would happen if you didn't talk to them first. I mean, it would probably provide a slightly different experience. But yeah, I don't know. There could be like layers of things that could happen between, and if you end up talking to the correct person first, it just bypasses them. That'd be interesting if they set it up that way. I'm going to say job. Instrument sign, make the finest in the land. Not to be immodest, but I'm respected by all the guild. Make instruments. I realize we didn't ask the mayor what her job was, and we might have gotten different keywords out of that, but I'm not sure it's worth going back. We got a keyword here, guild. Ah, but give it all up I would for a life of adventure like your own. Don't worry about that, Julia. We'll ask you if you want to come with us in a moment. Thank you, Elixir, for redeeming a stretch, a posture, and a hydrate. I shall do these things. Thank you. Oh, wow. I did need the stretch, so thank you for that, and I will hydrate, drinking my lovely clear beverage out of this lovely... Sorry, I just have to point to the Streampunks logo on the cup because I like the Streampunks. They are, and this is not an ad in any way, they don't have the money to pay people to do ads for them. They're just a group of TTRPG players that stream on the Q Times channel, and they're just kind of the best people. And so they also always have really, really good stories, and it's just a lot of fun to watch them. They're kind of my favorite show. I guess it is a show. They're my favorite show. It doesn't matter what they're playing. Whatever they're playing, it's my favorite show. Right now they're playing Star Wars. If you would like to be a member too, go talk to Selganor. I mean, Selganor told me to come talk to you. If you want to join guild, talk to Selganor. You wouldn't have your fate game without the Streampunks. Yeah. There's... I had been watching them before we all stopped going places in 2020. But them shifting and switching to like remote and continuing to play was really important. I think it was maybe 2 weeks, and then they came back and tested with a Q&A session to test the setup, and then they kept playing the game, and it was just that one element. It was different, but it was one thing that just kept going. And it was something that was already really meaningful to me. And so then, yeah. They're good beans. I'm not surprised Julia is like, I'd join you if you wish. But we'll get there in a second. I'm going to finish talking to you first. And just lets us know that Selganor is the guildmaster. Right, let's add Julia to the party. I don't know how large the party can be in this game. Join! Yes, join! I can carry more things now! Alright, so Julia is currently set on front, which would mean that they would, their automated behavior in battle would be to move themselves between me and any enemies and to try to stay in that position. I don't think that's what we want. Honestly, I think assault, if she's going to be attacking from a distance with the sling. But also, let's go ahead and give her a helmet. And let's give her some of them swamp boots. And just in case something gets close and she needs to hit it with a pointy thing, we'll give her a main gouge. I love that the music came back. I honestly do not understand the design decision that had the music go away during the conversations. Conversations aren't voiced. Like, there's not an audio track. So I don't know why the music disappears for the conversations. That just seems odd. Ooh, we got some armor we can give her. I'm just poking around, looking and seeing what do we have that we can put on our lovely new party member. There. A bit better equipped. What can I offload onto the new party member so that I'm not carrying it? I'm not getting rid of the rubber duck. I know, maybe, I don't think it ever had voices, but I would have to dig into the, into like some history of the game. I'm sure there's a reason for it, it just seems weird. This is the heaviest thing I'm carrying. So, I just gave her all my money. I could just throw extra stuff at her. So I really need to find somebody that sells potions or reagents. Ooh, I wonder. And since I don't know, I'm gonna save before doing it. Yes! Get a table? Not possible. What do you mean, not possible? We can pick up her things. I can give her loot to her. Oh, I'm out of range of the pliers. There. I had her pick up her own pliers. But I should also like look and see if there's anything she wants to take with her. Nothing in the chest of drawers. I had to search the bed just in case. Also, get your bread. Get harp. Not possible. Use harp. Ooh, 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 ooh. It wants input for that. Is Stones in here somewhere? Table of contents for the compendium. I don't see a listing for it there. Reference card, spell list. Don't need the spell list for this. Keyboard commands, rest, use. Those are all the like actions. I can always pull up Ultima 5's manual, and I know Stones is in, well, it's in the clue book. Maybe it's in the clue book here too. That would make sense. Introduction, towns, caves and dungeons, items, magic gems, art of spellcasting. It doesn't say. Is there an index? There is! Okay, the clue book has gotten so big that now there's an index. Stones, page 56. $55. Oh. Okay. Can't play it. It's not in the clue book, it just says you'll learn how to play it from Gweno. Wait. What? I'm gonna read this. I just noticed this in, okay, the clue book. Actually, I can, if we're gonna do this, I can do, I have not checked to make sure that this functions properly. I can make it big. It's been a while since I did this. The Prophecy of Tanith. After we put together all the maps and advice on the previous pages, Tanith performed some ritual with candles, oils, and incense, and went into a trance. She told me to sit in front of her and write down everything she said. So here it is. The one thing we couldn't agree about was the part about the runes. She thought it was important for you to discover what's going on in the gargoyle world as soon as possible. But I say you might as well collect the runes up here and above ground, as long as you're here. And if that makes it harder for the gargoyles to teleport here and bother us, so much the better. Anyhow, I'm the one that's doing the writing and using up enough quills to strip a goose naked doing it. So I put her prophecies about the runes first. Here I have entered the very deepest of trances to peer so far into your future and that of our realm that I myself was in jeopardy of being trapped in astral form forever. As it is, I bore no memory of what I saw on awakening from the trance, and have ensured with my magic that Mandrake will soon forget all of this as well. But I warn you, Avatar, be especially cautious how much you read of my prophecies. What? For it is said that any who should see their entire future laid out bare before them may lose the will to continue. Prophecy is best taken in small doses when you lose your way on the path through life. Okay, so this is because this is a clue book, and apparently this is going to guide you and tell you what you should be doing. It's a walkthrough that we've done some stuff. I'll read at least the beginning of it. We'll stop if we feel like it's getting too much. I just love the flavor of it, the way they introduce this. It's neat. There is a juncture in your future that is uncertain. You can read the whole thing. I don't know how much we'll look at on stream, but yeah, I'm sorely tempted. Like, for me, knowing the ending sometimes makes something more enjoyable, especially in cases where I'm finding something predictable. If I look at the ending or a summary of what's going to happen, then I can enjoy the storytelling of it in a different way. So, but that's just me. And I understand lots of people don't like to have things spoiled, and I understand why. But for me, a lot of times, if I know what's coming, I can enjoy it more, because then I'm not mentally trying to figure out what's going to happen. and more focused on like how it's going to happen. Anyway, there is a juncture in your future that is uncertain. The 8 moonstones must be recovered, but it is unclear whether this will be done immediately upon your arrival or later, or perhaps last of all. Oh no! Say it's not so! Did my internet service preventer decide that we should not be reading the book? Thank you, Elixir, for the quick black alert there. You didn't make a warlock pact with an old one for knowledge. Why not? I would. In fact, oh gosh, my very first D&D 5e character made a warlock pact with a great old one for the knowledge of how to do medicine. Like, yeah, that was my very first 5e character. Okay. The 8 moonstones must be recovered. Unclear whether this will be done immediately or later or perhaps last of all. Well, we're doing it first. We've been doing it first. Right before you complete your quest. Okay. Perhaps this is for you to choose. Well, I think we've chosen. Each moonstone has been placed at one of the 8 shrines and enveloped in a field of mystical force. To release the stones, you must bring the runes to the shrines and use them, chanting the appropriate mantra for each. What mandrake has already told you of the towns of the realm should reveal where the 8 mantras can be learned? We know the mantras because they're the same as the mantras from 4 and 5. Incidentally, we've unlocked 3 shrines. I think it's 3. Yes, we've done the Shrine of Compassion, the Shrine of Spirituality, and the Shrine of Justice. I did not realize I was supposed to take the moonstones with me. I'm currently only carrying 2 of them, and I don't have any idea where the other one is. So that'll be interesting. Because I've gone back to all 3 of those shrines. I don't know which one I didn't pick up. Maybe someday I'll actually poke around and see if I can figure that out. And maybe have a hint as to where I'm supposed to go. Your first 5e character was a half-orc bard because they need a tank? Oh, barbarian. Gotcha. My brain just assumed that you had typed the B by mistake and that was supposed to be bard, but I tend to go magic user. Although I'm very interested in, there's sort of a wild magic barbarian class that I find interesting. I haven't actually checked, but I think Talison's character in the current CR campaign might be that class. I've never really actually paid enough attention to what classes the Bell's Hells are. The runes have been scattered far and wide since the days when you used them on the quest of the Avatar. But I see them and will now reveal them to you. The Rune of Compassion resides with the child Ariana in the conservatory in Britain. When you ask her to borrow it, she will gladly let you. If you but get permission first from her mother, Anya, at the tavern. So it's literally going to tell you how to get all of them. So I'll probably not read all of them, but I'll read the ones that I've already gotten. The Rune of Justice is hidden somewhere in you. You must get permission from the Lady Leonora to speak with the thief, so the jailer will loan you the key you need to visit him. The thief, one Boskin by name, will make up a story about stealing to feed his children. But he has no children, as Leonora can tell you. If you tell him to his face, that he lies. He will tell you what you need to know. Path of the Beast for Barbarian. It's entirely possible that Tal could be using a homebrew. I knew that there was something involving wild magic and something involving going ragey, and so my thought was that it was the Path of Wild Magic. Yeah, the Path of Wild Magic Barbarian. Which I think came from Wild Beyond the Witchlight. I think that's when that one was introduced. But I don't know, because I haven't looked. The Rune of Honesty lies... Oh, wait. We're not ready for that one. Honor, honor, humility. Sacrifice is the one that we are currently looking for. We've already got spirituality. I'll read that one. The Rune of Spirituality lies in darkness somewhere in Scarabrai. A great crime was committed there. Yes, a murder. It is too dark and evil a deed. I cannot see the face of the villain, but the dead man's locket holds the clue to where he kept the rune. His daughter Marnie wears it now, and will show you what's inside if you ask her about her name. The rune lies in a basket, and the basket lies inside a chest in Marnie's home. Huh. Okay. So I've read the 3 that we've already got. And then there's pirate map, the balloon, and the realm of the gargoyles. I don't want to read too much of that. Apparently, now I know where to go if I'm stuck and don't know what to do. You've had someone play Path of Wild Magic? I mean, Elixir, you know how much I enjoy wild magic. So... Ooh, Shopper's Guide! Rations... In Cove. Cove appears to be the only place that I can buy reagents. And to get to Cove, I need to go to the Shrine of Compassion, I think. Because I can't teleport directly to Cove. Yes, the D1000 table. I did drop a late model sedan on an enemy once. What was that? Was that an aboleth? I forget what we were fighting, but had a wild magic surge and dropped a late model sedan on this monster that we were fighting. And we were definitely not in a setting where a late model sedan made any sense whatsoever. So that was fun. Oh wait, we were fighting each other when I dropped the car? I don't remember. I honestly don't remember. Oh, I think it was just asking for a yes or no. Apparently not. I don't know. We'll find out. Yes, okay, in the alternate reality split that was caused by... Yes, okay. I remember fighting the aboleth. I don't remember lots of details. I never do. I have to refresh my memory on things if I want to remember stuff like that. Okay. Larger party now. I still don't know where... Hello, who are you? It's a musician. Why do I have... Is this Gweno? This is definitely Gweno. Otherwise, why would it be showing me what equipment this person has? The way that it does with, like... Lord British. I forgot the king's name for a moment. Minok. Out on the street. A plainly dressed bard. Hello, Aocon. Just checking. It's me, Gweno. You have been away from our realm a long time, haven't you? If you remember correctly, the car fell from the sky just as we were getting a handle on the fact that we were supposed to be fighting together, and we're taking on everyone else in the room. Yeah, I don't remember, but I do remember the car, and that it was fun. Bard. Join me! Yes! Okay. It will be nice to spend some time on the road again. She runs over and hooks arms with Iolo, and they dance around and around. Now I know Iolo is one of her keywords. They're obviously very happy to see each other again. But hello, I can talk to Gweno even while they're in my party. This is new in this game. Yeah, I think so. I don't remember how Matt described it. A bit scruffy, but he's the sweetest husband I could ever ask for. Wait, what? I didn't... Did I know? I certainly did not remember that Gweno and Iolo were married. It's probably been told to us before. You're only saying that because it's true. He gives her a kiss. Sweet. Well, now how many people are in the freaking party? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 8 people in the party now, and I don't know how to reorder us. Gweno is currently set for front. Put her on assault. I'd love to give her a crossbow. I don't remember where I put it. Ah, here it is. Move the crossbow to Gweno. And then move 30 bolts. There. But now I have somebody who doesn't have swamp boots. I forget who sells them. I know we can carry so much stuff. It's exciting. Wait, I was just looking at a merchant's list, wasn't I? Somebody sells swamp boots. I see somebody selling grapes. Blood moss, blah, 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 blah. Was it in Scarab Ray or in U? Weapons shops, provisioners. Armor. Swamp boots in U at the Arms of Justice. I found it. No, I had an extra pair, so only one of us doesn't have them. Buy swamp boots for Gweno at Arms of Justice in U. Because they're only 10 gold, and they keep you from getting poisoned when you walk through swamp tiles. So definitely something that I'm going to want to invest in. I don't really like the order of the party. I would love to rearrange the party. I swear there's a way to do it. I'm going to look real quick, skim through and see if I catch it this time. Because I did catch the tilde changing what the automated actions in battle were. Status display. In the upper right corner is the status display. At the top of the display, the current position of the sun, and yeah. Beneath is a roster of all the members of your party, along with each character's figure and current hit points. More than 5 characters appear, arrows appear. I can scroll through the list using either the arrows or the plus and minus key. Level. Yeah, the tilde changes the combat mode. Am I not able to reorder the party? That would be lovely. At the lower, message scroll, got it. Command icons. I don't know. Attack, cast, talk. Most people will respond to the words name, job, and bye. We already knew this. Look, get, drop, move. I wonder. Move Sherry. Nope, that didn't work. Well, darn. I thought it might. Begin or break off combat. Control S saves, Control R restores, Control Q quits, Control H toggles help on or off, Control Z will turn on or off the music, sadly does not turn it on in conversations. 1 through 8 put people in party mode, so I'm guessing you can only have 8 people in the party. Move character around, perform whatever actions. Can't talk to people or use ladders, dungeons, or moon gates. Well, I didn't find it. So, we'll stick with things as they are, but I really wish I could sort of reorder these, but... Up to 7 people. In addition to me. So yeah, there'd be a total of 8 characters. Selganor, you have some speaking to do. Remember you? Have you made? No, I have not made the panpipes yet. In fact, I need to ask Julia about that because I forgot to. But regardless, wait, why did I come back? Oh, it was because of something. Oh, I was going to ask him about the rune stone. Wow. I completely blanked on. I was like, I knew I had to come back and talk to Selganor again, but I couldn't remember what about. And then I couldn't remember who I was talking to when I realized I didn't ask him about something that I needed to ask him about. I mean, he's just going to tell me I need to be a member of the guild in order to get the stone, but... I'd be glad to loan you the rune, but only members of the guild are allowed to handle it. What'd I say? And we're currently working on joining the guild. So, we're only in the 3rd building in town. But I need to talk to, gosh, I don't know who's who. Let's step outside here so I can see everybody. Everybody. Nope, not singing that. All right, that's Jana. I started to sing it and then I intentionally hit the wrong notes so that I wouldn't actually sing it because I didn't want to sing it. You may have been able to still tell what it was. It's definitely a song from my youth. All right, talk to Julia. Yes, that's who I wanted to talk to. Loot? Is that not what I was supposed to ask? Panpipes. Information retention not working so great for me at the moment. I apologize. All right, Julia, tell me how to make these pipes. Panpipes. My current D&D character plays the panpipes. Sent you to me, did they? I can believe that. Now, the panpipes are a tricky instrument. You gotta have the finest wood. If you want to learn how to make pipes, you'll need to bring a U board. All right. Tells how to make. Okay. I have. This is a sub quest now of this. Bring a U board. I'm not gonna neglect. Oh gosh, that does not work well. There, that's much better. I'm not going to neglect the fact that we just got a new keyword for her. Not bored, dead, bored. But it must be freshly cut. Of course. So I have to find a yew tree. What if I bring you to the tree? Your current D&D character is everyone in the world because DM. Yeah. I can see the appeal in that. I've DM'd a couple of times, and it was fun, but also I'm like, I get overwhelmed by all of the detail, and I don't know, it's more enjoyable for me to play a character, because there's less for me to keep track of, and I get really, like, if I'm DMing, I get really self-conscious about whether the people are having a good time, and just ultimately, I don't enjoy it as much. All right, bored. I do not. Do you have a fine U-board for me this morning? No? What are you, daft? I can't be making pipes without wood. Go to yew where they grow the best wood in Britannia. Buy a freshly cut yew log and take it to a sawmill. Have 'em cut it into a board and bring it back here. Then I'll show ye how panpipes are made. Great. Go to yew, buy log. Take log to sawmill. I'm guessing is what she's gonna say when I say cut. Go to yew where they grow the best wood in Britannia. Yeah, same thing. You're also the healer of the party. I have seen that combination previously. Where the GM is the healer, but like the healer is a character in the game, just not one of the PCs. The healer is like an NPC that's along for the ride. Can buy log in you and go to sawmill. Well, there's that then. But we needed to go back to you anyway, because we need boots for Gweno. Bye. Hi, enough chatting on with our quest. Alright, speaking to Gweno, stones. In the standard numerical notation, it reads 6789878767653. We're just gonna like take that one down there, and I'm just gonna note this. It's the same as it was in Ultima 5. I totally could have gone to the book from Ultima 5 and gotten it. But this is the way you're supposed to get it in this game. Nope. Oh, jeez. I started to try and type the numbers using the number pad, because I'm fairly good with a number pad, having worked retail for a long time. When I had to type numbers in on a register, having used adding machines before, just lots of spreadsheet work with numbers. Number pad, familiar. I've been using the number pad as directionals for this game, and so I had numlock off. Which threw me off, because expected behavior did not occur. All right. One quest down. Where have we not been in this town? There are like whole other buildings in here that we have not visited and people that we have not spoken to. Minoc. There's like so many places. The Healer's Mission, the Tinker's Inn, the Basket Weaver, the Crow's Nest, the Glass Blower, the Clockmaker, and the Deathwatch Armory that we have not visited. I'm going to bookmark that for later, and I'm gonna teleport us to you, by the log, do the stuff for the rune, to get the runestone now, and then we'll figure out what we're doing. I think that's what I'm gonna do. So many maps. This is the map that I want, though. Two to the right. It's just 2 steps to the right. Use the Orb of the Moons. I did not know that we were using artifacts from Bajor, but the Orb of the Moons sure seems like it would fit that bill. Also, it got chilly here, and the fruit flies disappeared, and then it warmed up again, and they're back with a vengeance. And then a jump to the left. Yes. Just out of curiosity, I feel like I picked up those moonstones and that I must have set one or put one somewhere, thinking I would be able to use moon gates to get to it, and I don't remember which one or where I put it. Oh, did I put it in Cove? thinking I could teleport to Cove. That's a possibility. But that doesn't make any sense. Why would I do that? Anyway, I need to go to the logger. The logger, the person who cuts trees, not, in fact, the style of alcoholic beverage that is brewed from wheat? Is lager wheat? I think it is. Wrong way. I need to go down around the forest towards where the spider cave was. I don't want to walk through there. I know that Elixir will be able to tell me. I mean, I know there are lots of styles of alcoholic beverage that are brewed from wheat, but I'm thinking lager is one of them, but I don't know. Oh dear. Stay out of the swamplands until you've got your boots. Oh, just beer itself is made from wheat? I guess I thought beer was made from hops. I suppose it's a combination of hops and wheat? Because I know there are specifically, like, things that are referred to specifically as wheat beers. Like, I don't know. Gotcha. So I think lager would be hops then. And we speak to Ben. Hello, Ben. Have we spoken to Ben? Is Ben a person that we have talked to previously? We have. He's Big Ben. Oh. Wheat beers are hops and wheat. And then lager is just hops. This is a thing. Yeah. I know some of this. There was a time in my life where I tried different styles and tried to determine which ones I liked the best and earned free pizza by doing so at a restaurant called Old Chicago. That was a long time ago. I barely ever drink any now at all. Any being not just beers, but like alcoholic beverages in general. Maybe like once or twice a year, I'll have a drink. What am I asking him for? No, I just wanted to buy a log. Remember when we talked to him before and I was wondering why I would want to buy a log? I do. I remember wondering, why would I need to buy a log? I need to buy a log. Hello again, friend. Buy? Are you here to buy a log? Yes. Oh, geez, I don't have any money on me. Everybody else does. Gweno. But Gweno don't have 5 gold. Oh, fine. I must have... Who did I give the money to? I don't remember who I transferred all my money to. It was probably Julia. Logs is 5 gold apiece. You still want one? Ben takes Julia's gold and hands over a fine yew log. Careful in these woods now. I don't know why I gave him that voice this time. That's the way his lines are written, but it's definitely not the voice I used for him previously. I don't know what voice I did use, but I know it wasn't that. All right, before we leave you, use U-Log. Use the U-Log. Oh gosh, Shadows, that is points. Arms of Justice. I need to go to the shop and buy some freaking boots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, we're at Mac's party. Not a party by a person named Mac. We are at the maximum party size. Because I have 8, me and 7. Me and 7 of 9. No, it's truly 8 of 8. I am 1 of 8. Gwenno is 8 of 8. No, stop, come back. Don't. Please still be selling things, Utomo. Utomo, who sadly is characterized in a not great way. Ambogosano. I wish to buy. I want armor. I guess Julia's buying. Swamp boots. No, what? I don't need anything else. I think, wait, oh, bye. His merchant conversation, the flow of conversation, the like pattern of what you have to answer in order to purchase an item is different than every other merchant in the game, which really threw me off for quite a while. Wait, did I not end up buying them? Oh, Julia. I'm so confused. Who are you? That one's Gwenno. But I need Julia's inventory so I can move swamp boots from Julia to Gwenno, and then Gwenno can put on some swamp boots. Party to the max. Party at the max. Okay, everybody's got swamp boots. I'm spending money. I still have not really figured out who I'm supposed to sell things to. I suppose sometime I should figure that out. Also don't know why I'm carrying around so much food. Because I don't really need this much food. But everybody has to be holding food if I am camping outside. Because if they've got food in their inventory and I camp, they will heal. If I camp and they don't have food in their inventory, they will not heal. So I have these large fish that I am carrying around so that people will have food in their inventory. I have these like entire racks of ribs that I am carrying around so that people will have food and can heal when we camp. But it's also really messing with people's like carrying capacity with regard to weight. But I have 2 more party members now, and they can carry some good weight. Julia's got a log, 2 racks of ribs, and a loaf of, and some bread, as well as all of my gold. Not all of my gold, but all of the gold that I was carrying. Okay. I think we're ready to go to the sawmill because I have to have a fresh U-lug, and I don't want to waste so much time that it's no longer fresh. Sawmill. I saw a mill. How do I get back to the mill that I saw? Back to, right to. Use the orb of the moons. The confused look was... I don't know why I have 14 spider silk in my inventory. Because it belongs in the bag. I thought I had put all of the reagents in the bag. Maybe I didn't. I don't know. It's south from there. And then we reach town. This is the sawmill. Hello. Where is the proprietor? Or do I just use... Maybe I just cut the wood myself? I don't see a proprietor. Just in case that dings me for stealing. Use. Move. To me. I have to have it in my inventory to use it. Of course I do. That makes sense. Nope, not move. Use. The log. Use the log saw. Talk to Julia. Log. Board. No. Take it to a sawmill. I'm at a sawmill. Where's the proprietor of the sawmill? All right. We need to find the shopkeep. Back to right 2 is the cousin of R2D2. Is it too late at night? They're not in their bed. Why aren't they tending their shop? The door's open. I can walk inside. I just can't buy anything. Where have you gone? Oh, where has the shopkeep gone now? I have no idea. I have no... night is coming. Night is falling. Is there an inn? If so, I could just go rest at an inn and it'll be daytime again. I don't know if there's an inn in this town, though. I know there's not a tavern. The Tinker's Inn! I have no idea if you're looking at the book or the spreadsheet right now, but there is an inn. As far from where I currently am as I can get in town. Thankfully. Is there a U-log cabin? I mean, it probably is. I imagine it's probably made out of yew. That sounds weird. I don't want to sleep in an inn made out of yew. That just sounds really like horror show. Are those cannonballs? Indeed they are. Magically locked door? Hello, merchant. Whose name I do not believe is Natalie. Although that would be an excellent thing. I don't know when Natalie Merchant became famous, so I don't know if that would be... But it's the type of thing they do in this game. I don't know what... Where am I? I'm at the armory? I got distracted by the idea of having a merchant named Natalie. Oh, I'm at the Death Watch Armory. 10,000 Maniacs started in the 1990s. So I think we're still a little too early for a Natalie Merchant joke to be in the game. Oh, 81. So yeah, okay, then definitely could have a Natalie Merchant joke. Don't know that there will be one. Ant, the merchant, who's also an ant. Oh, good afternoon to you, my lord. But what can I do for thee? First, you can tell me your name. My name's James, my lord. Well, we're gonna change that. Your name is Natalie. Because I wanted it to be. Job's done. I'm just the apprentice. But if you want to buy or sell something, I can help you. Boy. Sell. Actually, I think we... Oh, shoot. I should save before entering conversations where I can sell things. Apprentice. My master went off to fight the gargoyles. He ain't been heard from since. Master went to fight gargoyles. Oh, wow. Elixir, thank you for the stretch, the posture, and the hydrate. We are a little further along than normal for that, but aren't we? I think we are. But it's fine. I still need them. I enjoy you forcing me to actually care for myself. Right. I will hydrate with the water that is in here now. Before it was soda. Now it's water. Yeah, it's all been off times. I do feel much better. If you were here at the start of the stream, you saw that I was very low energy and sort of off my game. I feel much better now. Yeah, the approximately every hour trend. It's weird. If I'm having a day where it's just not been a great day and I'm like, I should just cancel the stream, and I'm just not feeling great, and I just don't want to, or like if the reason why I'm considering canceling stream is because I've just been so frustrated and I feel like I'm at the end and I just don't want to deal, I'll usually go ahead and do the stream anyway, because by the end of it I feel much better. If it's like physical or something where I'm just feeling sick, then I would go ahead and cancel it. But if it is that I'm just emotionally overwrought or something, if I'm just to the point where I have hit my limit, the stream helps. It washes away the frustration. I'm just minding the place till he gets back. Well, I'm saying goodbye so I can save, so I can talk to you again, and hopefully, a good afternoon to you, my lord. Is there more I can do for thee? First, we can sell. Well, let's see. Do I have anything you want? I believe the only chainmail I have is chainmail I am currently wearing. This is why I saved, and what I'm trying to figure out is, can I accidentally sell the armor I am using? And the answer appears to be yes, which is not good, which means I need to have notes about what people might potentially be able to sell. Which right now, because I've had so many weight issues, isn't much. Like, I wish what I was wearing was protected so I couldn't sell it. But that's not this game. Throwing axes. Maybe I don't really have anything to sell because I've not been carrying anything because of weight. Yeah, I have nothing. I've got a leather helm. He's not going to buy a leather helm. But we'll check to be sure. Sell. No. Yeah, because he doesn't do leather. He does metal. Well, I might as well check and see what he has. I said buy, as in purchase. Be more specific, my lord. My master has quite a large inventory. And dost thou want arms or armor? Let's look at arms. I have no money. Dagger, mace, main gouge, morning star, or sword. Oh. Let's look at the armor. I don't have any money in my inventory. Winged helm. But I want to know what the stats are. Winged helm is interesting. I know nothing about it. I don't think I have any magic to get rid of that lock, and I would probably get in trouble for stealing if I did cast that. But I don't think I have like an unlock spell at the moment. I do have Dispel Magic, I just don't have the reagents. That's a possibility. This is not why we came over here. I was looking for an inn to sleep until morning so that the sawmill person might be back at work. Because it is presently 4:26 p.m., so he's already done for the day. I mean, working at a sawmill oh my gosh, it's a... Do you sell time? Shares. What is the name of this locale? Clockmaker. I suppose it would make sense that they're selling clocks. Let's find this clockmaker and make him give us some time, the time of day. I didn't have to... I'm so used to modern games where I have to walk all the way around the counter to talk to the merchant that I went ahead and did it. But I did not need to in this game. Why would you describe somebody that way? That is a horrible way to describe somebody. Because spooters are horrid. They're frightening and scary, and they're in every game, and why would you apply that to a person? Please note, the current time is 6:17 Eastern. End of stream is just jump to the left and a step to the right. Don't forget to save. Thank you, Elixir. Hello. Name. My name is Troy. Incidentally, we are nearing the end of the stream. But that doesn't mean there's not still time to throw a donation over at Starlight Children's Foundation. the charity that I am streaming to raise money for this month, or the charity that I am raising money for while streaming this month. Even little amounts help. If you're able to, great. The information can be on how to do that is below, or you can throw command donate in the chat, or command starlight if you want to know more about them. Just thought I'd give a plug since we're near the end. Job. I make clocks. The movements of the various parts are very complex and interconnected. Why will I need to buy a clock? Like, it's clear I'm going to have to buy a clock at some point. I'm curious as to why I will need one. Like the moons and stars or the pieces on a chessboard. The ticking of clocks is the pulse of civilization. Okay, I can see why you would say that, but also... Let's see. Okay, so we'll follow this thread. So ticking is next. Of course. The ticks would be useless without the talks. I'm just gonna say it now, because there's been no confirmation yet. So this is my prediction. We're gonna be sent on a quest to gather some talks, aren't we? It's a point-and-click game from the early 90s. Was that... Did somebody donate? Somebody did donate. Excellent. Excellent. Amazing. Iron Trout, thank you so much for your donation. That is amazing. The Starlight Children's Foundation, with that donation, can provide assistance to kids that are in hospital. I'm looking for a document that actually tells me like specific amounts of like, hey, X amount of monies will do this sort of thing. And it's, for some reason, I just did not have it prepared. Because, you know, why would I have the thing that I need prepared? I can't even find it right now. That's hilarious. Anyway, I believe $20 will get 20 kids an hour of VR game time, if I'm remembering correctly. I could be way off on that. But things like that, I know it's not far from getting like an entire like hospital gown. So thank you very much for adding to that and finishing out the goal that we had set for the month. That brings us over the top for the month. So thank you for that. I will, since there's still like more time in the month, I'll bump the goal if I remember how. I will. But also, I have a thank you to say to Helgriff Dragon. Hi! Welcome back for your 5-month resubscription. It's good to see you. You've been a thorn in my side. I've been a... What? You've been a thorn in my side for far too long. Rogatar. Oh my. It's good to see you. I'm glad you're here. Yeah, you've heard me read it before. This is true. I know there's a way that I'm supposed to be able to do this, and I don't remember how. I don't remember. Yeah. It's supposed to be easy to do, too. Why would I remember. Manage. Manage? I'll figure it out after stream. Because we're close to the end, and I don't remember how. I know I can increase the goal. I don't remember how. So I will investigate that after I finish the stream for the day. But thank you for giving me a problem to work on. Let's find out about these talks that the ticks are useless without. They're much deeper sounding and more satisfying than ticks. Okay, so maybe I will not be hunting talks. And if this was King's Quest, we definitely would be, but... apparently, probably... just... We're encountering some more tasty flavor text. Made barbecue chicken and bacon pizza? I am happy that you are enjoying it. It's definitely not a pizza that I would gravitate towards for multiple reasons. But I'm very, very happy that you think it's good. Oh, we have names for moons now? Let's see. Ephemerides is going to build the model. Oh, that's not a name of a moon. Build a model of the whole system. I helped him design the gearwork that makes it go. I don't know what we're gonna buy here. Maybe they're gonna make some custom gearwork for us. Lives at the Lyceum. Have we already met ephemerides? I don't think so. Nope. We have not met anybody named ephemerides. Ephemerides? Ephemerides? I was trying to see if maybe it would sound better with like a Greek pronunciation, but no, I don't think it does. Lives at the Lyceum. I thought we had been to the Lyceum. Find... Makes clockwork gears. I didn't really get that quest from anybody, so... You normally wouldn't either, but the wife wanted it. Well, and homemade is definitely going to be better than otherwise. For me, the reason that I had like the mixed reaction where like, I'm glad you're enjoying it. I'm also glad that I am not enjoying it, is that I don't really like barbecue sauce. I don't really care for chicken on pizza, and I'm not a huge fan of bacon. So like, I read that, and the only word that I was like super excited about was pizza, but that doesn't matter. Just because I have particular tastes doesn't mean that there aren't amazing foods. And so as long as you're enjoying it, that's what matters. Gearwork. I know all about gears. Well, great for you. The flavor text always like, it's like, why did you make me put in another keyword when that keyword does nothing? You could have told me that without me needing to put in a keyword. But it's sort of like fun at this point to find out which of the words take me nowhere. Hat trick of your own on a pizza. Indeed. A great center of learning, which we know all about the Lyceum from the many previous games. But if this was the first game, you would be learning about it for the first time, and now you're being told you should go there. It's a center of learning. If you didn't run around asking foolish questions all the time, you might learn something yourself. Questions are how you learn things. So I'm liking this merchant less. I know, I think they're just supposed to be... The illustration here reminds me of the illustration of the I forget, the goblins. Was it goblins? The bankers in the Harry Potter movies, which there are some racial stereotypes that are... The goblin bankers in Harry Potter are Jewish stereotypes, and this character's, the illustration of this character also is. And the rudeness probably ties into that. I'm going to finish this conversation before we end. Likes to play chess. It keeps one's mind fit. Likes to play. I wonder if we'll have to play chess. I hope we do not have to play him in chess and win. I could play the chess. I won't win. All right, mind. Yeah, it makes it worse. Heavily dosed happy brownies with a sugar-free mix. Oh, that's good that sugar-free tastes good enough that you forgot they were sugar-free. And some people don't use theirs, but I do. Yeah, I'm not liking this character. I don't... As of right now, I don't really have anything I need from this character, so... Without clocks, people would just sit around uselessly with no idea what to do next. I think you're wrong on that. I mean, I can always find something to do. The problem is knowing what I'm supposed to be doing next and actually being able to do that thing, which is why I have to-do lists that are tied to specific times of the day that tell me, you're supposed to start working on this now. That's the only reason I need the clock. Otherwise, I could get up when I woke up and I could do the things that I wanted to do and needed to do, like cleaning or cooking or eating or playing video games or streaming or, all those things whenever I wanted to. And I could go to bed when I got tired and that would be fine. Or, we could do like what they did before they had clocks. Which is somebody stayed up all night and let people know when it was time to get up to start the day. Like that was one of the options for how to wake up in the morning before people had like accurate clocks that kept the time. Or you kept a rooster that was trained to crow at the rising of the sun so that you'd have something to wake you up when the sun came up. And then when it got dark, you went to bed. These are things that were done historically, but the exact time of day that it was the rest of the day didn't really matter so much. Being retired, that's how you live your life. Sleep when you want, wake when you want. The only real marker is you have a teenager to get off to school in the mornings. Yeah. So for me, I just got the first watch that I've worn in a while. It's been a while since I wore a watch. I'm gonna pop us to the credits screen while we're, because we're gonna leave the game there. I saved the game but yeah, it's been, because all my watch batteries died, and the place that I got the watches from, the bands were broken, batteries were dead. I used to wear a variety of watches. I haven't really needed it. I occasionally would check my phone to know what time it was, but most of the time I just went about my day without knowing what time it was, except at work, where I needed to know what time it was so that I made it to meetings on time or things like that. But there I was generally in front of the computer and had a time sitting in front of me. So what I really need, though, is I was missing, like, because I most of the time I have my phone on silent. Because the ringtone going off or text message tones or things like that are disruptive. And so it's quiet. And so I would miss things like texts from my husband, who needed an answer to something fairly quickly, but I didn't notice that there was a text because I didn't see the screen light up. So now I have something on my wrist that will actually, like, buzz against my wrist to let me know when there's a notification I need to pay attention to. That's the main reason I wanted it. But also, I can tick things off, or it's mainly for the missed notifications that I wasn't getting because I didn't see my phone light up. Watches and sunglasses are your go-to accessory purchases. I had a wide collection of swatches in a variety of colors. Now I have an Apple Watch, and I'm definitely going to need more than one band for this new watch that I have. But they will come as things go. I had to fight technology to get things set up the way that I wanted, but now that it's set up, I think it's going to be good. I should say the thank yous and figure out where we're going to go, because it is time for me to be off. I have some things to get done, and then I play D&D in a couple of hours. So, sadly, not on stream. All right. Let me say the thank yous. First off, thank you, Iron Trout, so much for finishing out the Tiltify goal for our Stream for Starlight stuff that we're doing to raise money for Starlight Children's Foundation. That does not mean that we can't raise more money, and I will, nudge that goal a little bit higher just so that the bar shows some space to grow. But thank you for finishing out the goal that I had set for the month. Thank you to Hellgriff Dragon, Leia Sky, and Elixir for your resubscriptions. Thank you, Devin Starlight, for the follow. And thank you to, Brain, where'd you go? RTE Studios for the raid earlier. It has been a lot of fun. I like I said, I started the stream off and it was really rough. I was not having a good day. I was low energy and just not doing great overall. But as the stream has gone on, I have felt much better. And just thanks for being here and hanging with me. And we got out of the spider cave and we recruited some more people, and it's been fun. Tomorrow I'll be back at 1 p.m. Eastern to pick up where we are in Mass Effect 3. We just ran into Caden again. I do not know if we will be allowed to speak with him, but excitement. Oh, thanks. I hope so. I don't know exactly what we're doing. We just finished battling a dragon last week. So, but yeah, critical roles would be really good. So yeah, tomorrow, Mass Effect 3, Monday night, continuing with Psychonauts. We've got to be getting near the end. I just don't know exactly how much is left, but we're inside of a Spanish-themed painter's mind with a raging bull running around, and we're trying to fix the problems in that mind so that we can get what we need to continue towards the end. So that's coming up. And then Wednesday, I have the papers of a woman who worked for the Red Cross during World War II and then became an author. Who's, I can't remember her full name, but I know her last name was Crockett. That's as far as my brain goes at the moment, but that's what's coming up for me this week. We'll be back with more of Ultima 6 in a week's time at 3:30 p.m. on Saturday. It's not Betty. It's not Betty. I know it's not. It is... Wow, I typed this name so many times yesterday, and it just is not in my head now. Devinda Crockett. No, it is... hang on one second, I got it. Lucy Herndon Crockett. We'll be looking at the Lucy Herndon Crockett papers on Wednesday. So yeah, that is coming up. I was looking just now to see who we were going to raid, and I lost out. And we haven't been over there recently, but possibly. Wow, everybody's just chatting. Yeah, we can pop in over here. We're going to pop over and say hello to Vanna. Vanna is amazing performer. I guess I wasn't familiar with her from Geek and Sundry days, but was at Geek and Sundry, has lots of TTRPGs all over the place, plus plays games on the internet, and just is genuinely a good person and a wonderful person to say hello to. So I'd love it if you take part in the raid. That would be wonderful. And if you do, just say hello when you get over there. If you want to do the raid call, it is right there. Hashtag Rogue Raid. If you have my emotes, you can copy and paste. If not, just hashtag Rogue Raid and then throw in some hello emotes. Thank you to my mods, and thank you all for joining me today. I know it's been a little scattered, but it's been a lot of fun. I hope I see you again soon. Until then, get out there and do some shenanigans, y'all.